Okay, so my first attempt didn't work. I am making uh, my infamous jalapeno popper cheese ball for work tomorrow. So my friend suggested I let y'all know about it because it's really, really good. So, and I don't measure anything. It's just pretty much a guesstimate. So, and your taste and what you want. So what I do is I use 2 bricks of cream cheese. Now this, I'm making a double batch today, so I'm just gonna kind of tell you what it is. Normally it's 2 bricks of cream cheese, room temperature, bacon bits, and this is my favorite kind because it is real bacon. And sometimes I have to chop it up just a little bit finer than what it is, but for the most part, it's pretty good size. Then it's gonna take sharp cheddar cheese, and this is my favorite fajita seasoning. Now, I know I realize these are not fajitas, but this fajita seasoning, I use it on everything. I use it on salads and steaks and cheese balls and whatever because it's got everything in it. It's got garlic and pepper and salt, just everything that you need. Onion powder, whatever. So it's really good to use. And then, of course, I'm going to put some ranch in it. And it's going to have some green onions. For the 2 bricks, I use 3 to 4 depending on how big they are. Normally I use 2 jalapenos. One with the seeds, one without. But since I'm making a double batch, I've got 3 out here. And then I use this stuff, which is, oh my God, it's so good. It's a garlic jalapenos powder. It's really hard to find ground jalapeno, but it's so worth it to get it if you can find it. I prefer the one without any seasoning in it besides just the jalapeno, and I had a tin of it, but I can't find that, so we may have finished it. So anyway, the first thing I do is I'm going to open up the cream cheese and put it in a bowl, and then I will chop up the onions. See, I've got a sample here. Chop up the onions. And then I'm going to cut up the jalapenos. And I always use gloves for everything. So, oops, I just dropped them on the floor. Told you, I'm a mess. So anyway, yeah, I use gloves for any cooking I do. Because I'm not really a germaphobe, but I want to know that somebody's being careful when they're making food for me. So, and I've worked in restaurants for many, many years before I got an office job, and it's just kind of ingrown in me. So I always have gloves, and I highly recommend you use them, especially when you're cutting up the jalapenos and the onions. And then when you're mixing, it's like playing with Play-Doh. Once you get everything in it. So you want to do that. So you put the 2 bricks in, you cut up your green onions, you do 2 jalapenos, and one is with seeds, one without. And I chop it up pretty fine because some people, having the big chunks is kind of hard on them. I put about a tablespoon of this in there, of the jalapeno powder. I put a handful and a half of the bacon bits. Same with the cheddar cheese. And like I said, I don't measure anything, so it's really hard for me. But I use about, I'd say 1/8 to 1/4 cup of the fajita seasoning. And then the ranch, I just use like probably a 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit less, and that's just to give it some texture. It adds a little bit more flavor to it and makes it a little bit easier to mix up and everything. And so I mix all those together, and then I form it in a ball and I stick it in the fridge overnight. Okay, and I recommend that you do it overnight because it lets the flavors all meld and blend together. Okay. And yes, I'm having my glass of wine. I serve this with Ritz crackers or any kind of crackers like that, but I have found that the best complement for it is like Ritz crackers. I'm sure y'all will have your own ideas of what to do with it. You can, any of my recipes that I make, you can add and take away as you please. There is a million different things you could do to this. You could, when I got fancy one time, I crushed up some Ritz and I rolled the ball in it and whatever. I don't do that anymore. You don't need it. Nobody cares. They just want to eat it. So I don't even know that I'm going to make a ball this time. I think I might make a flat one and put it in my flat dish thing. And I swear to you, it's a huge hit. Doesn't matter where you go, what you do, a huge hit. And so after it's done, I will take a picture and post it on my Facebook, which my Facebook is Leslie Hudson Couch. And so please go over there. You can check out my pictures. You can see my story. You can see all my wonderful friends. I just, I also have a Cool Grandma Life page, but I haven't been real active on it. I just kind of created it, but I haven't really done anything. Please share and get your friends to come and visit and subscribe. I need help. And they don't have to watch. If they'll just come and subscribe, I'd be very happy. Yep, that's all I want. People that want to watch are going to watch. The people that don't want to watch, that's fine too. So, love you guys, and I will talk to you later. And please go look for the picture when it's done. All right? Have a good night. Bye.